regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony alongside, and our sideline reporter tonight, David Aldridge. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Front court spots are filled by Thompson and Bogdanovich. Guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Heat, backcourt guards are Lowry and Hero. Kevin Love out there with Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
Here we go.
Well, here we are. You gotta love game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
Hero, no good.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Cunningham for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Butler kicks to Love. Drills it from outside.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here's Cunningham. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
If you're looking to match the 3 points that happen at the other end, give it to Bogdanovich.
Outside, Hero. Kicks it out to Love. Left side, Lowry. Over Cunningham. The shot by Lowry, no good. Detroit's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Ivy against Hero. Duren the pass to Cunningham. He takes it in over Lowry, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Good energy and commitment on the drive. Cunningham is well rewarded with the foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
Good on both.
Smitty, even though the injuries limited Cade Cunningham in those first 2 seasons, his ceiling has to remain very high.
It is, GA, because of his basketball IQ and court vision. They are impressive for his age. He's got the size and athleticism. And plus, he's dedicated on getting better. Give him credit. Jimmy Butler has really improved that jumper over the years.
Thompson outside. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Cunningham. The Pistons working the ball around now. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Love. And he overshot that one, missing.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Outside, Butler fires the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
The three-pointer opens up so many options for Jimmy Butler.
Cunningham outside. Ivy a screen on Lowry. Cunningham kicks to Ivy. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. Hero from long range. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Now, here's Cunningham. He has 5. They need this. Pass to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Now, here's Thompson. Missed it, even after all those chances. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking them.
Shot from free throw range. Love finds Lowry. Love with the screen for Lowry. Back to Love. Takes it off the glass. Love's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
And here's a look at the stats for Jimmy Butler. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 23 points a game last year, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Now here is Robinson. A three-pointer off the mark. The pass to Cunningham. Bogdanovich with it. Puts up a 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Martin's checked in for the Heat. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity strip. These guys were practically automatic. Number 1, Tyler Hero.
And no doubt he finished the season right where he should have on that list. He was far and away the best free throw shooter in the league.
Outside, Martin. Hero with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. That's a 2 from Martin. Buries the jump shot.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Now, Hero. Adebayo. Back to Hero. Sweet little floater. Hero's got his second bucket of the night.
A challenging shot, but there Tyler Hero made it look effortless.
Now Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Here's Thompson. Robinson pulls it in. Hero the bounce pass. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Ivy with it. Robinson picks him up. Detroit, no good that time either.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Butler against Bogdanovich. Back to Hero. Kicks to Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pistons trail by 7. To the paint. The shot by Ivy, no good.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got his third basket of the night right there.
There's the grit of Jimmy Butler. Defender all over him. Contact, and it's a bucket all the same.
Thompson against Butler. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Caleb Martin. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart's checked in for Bogdanovich. Alec Burks comes in for Thompson. And Hayes subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Now, Hero. He has 5. Passes it to Lowry. Back to Hero. The 3. Rebound, Detroit. And by virtue of the NBA schedule, their first game of the new year is against Miami.
In this game, just the first of 4 meetings between these two. They'll get quite familiar with each other by season's end.
It's the kind of season series that can really make a difference in the standings if one team ends up dominating the other.
Here's Hero. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Lowry setting the pick for Hero. Over Hayes. Hero, no good. And so it's Burks bringing it up now for the Pistons. Trailing by 5. Cunningham gets the bucket.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Timeout called, the Heat. The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. The Heat leading by 3. There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Lowry dishes to Bryant. Back to Lowry. Robinson for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. Back to Stewart. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Robinson passes to Jaquez. Bagley with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Sasser can't hit. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And that one released in time, but no good.
A quality defender. I like how Hayes uses his wingspan and quickness to pester shooters.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Heat lead by 6. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Tyler Hero out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Thomas Bryant. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jaquez in at the power forward position. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, and coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Burks with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Bogdanovich.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And when Burks is out there, they've got a player who can score from anywhere.
GA, he will make the defense work. It's hard to decide who to put on Alex Burke because of his versatility. Nice to have a guy with that kind of flexibility.
Now, Hero. He's got 5. Bagley with the block.
and a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the fouling. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Love's check in for the Heat. Jimmy Butler comes in for Duncan Robinson. Now Burks after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
All right, a chance to see some stats for Richardson. How he did last season. Averaged 10 points per game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem well.
And here's Hayes, following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. And Hayes kicks to Ivy. From 15 feet away, the rebound by Bryant. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to Bogdanovich. Misses from close range.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Butler. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 7-point Heat lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Now here's Hayes. Still without a basket. Nice ball movement by Detroit. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
No hesitation off the catch. Killian Hayes looking assertive, taking these kinds of shots.
Outside Bryant. Richardson for 3. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons trail by 4. Hayes finds Bogdanovich, and they pick up 2. That's 10 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
To the inside, Richardson. There's the dish to Love. Here's Butler. Comes up empty down low.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Hayes the pass to Stewart. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Butler on the way. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Second, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Detroit. The Pistons have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Thompson from long range. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hayes with the steal. Here's Bogdanovich. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Miami's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the 3-ball well. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Beasting inside. Adebayo can bully you. And he's also added some finesse.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Hayes. Nice move. And the layup is good. Hayes has got 5 points so far.
This is where Killian Hayes is most effective. He has the size to be a factor in the paint.
Adebayo with this screen on Thompson. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Ivy with the ball. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. The shake. And it's Butler laying it in. 12 points for him.
So many ways Jimmy Butler can score, and they all are showing up tonight.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
I'll tell you, at his size, once he gets it in there, it's over.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Let's go, fans. Give it up for your Heat Ice Ball.
Martin's checked in for Butler. Then for the Pistons, Stewart comes in for Bogdanovich. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Hayes. Cunningham against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Martin. Outside Lowry. The pass to Robinson. And stolen by Ivy. Cunningham with it. Lowry picks him up. Cunningham dishes it to Ivy. A 3-ball. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the Pistons.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Down low, intercepted. Martin, the pass to Lowry. To the middle. Double team on Adebayo. Here is Lowry. Cranes the three-pointer. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Detroit, no good that time either. And it's Lowry with the ball, brings it up for Miami. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip.
A volume three-point shooter, and Duncan Robinson getting a look from the corner, and he fires it.
Launches it. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Ivy.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Lowry. Lots of room. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Cunningham with it. 14 points for him. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. The crossover. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, you take it.
And here's Cunningham. Off target with his 3. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, one, we got to set screens and we got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. The Nets out in Brooklyn will go up against the Cavaliers. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off.
I'm looking for a possible upset in that one.
And let's move on now to our featured game and talk about a guy who's having a great night, Jimmy Butler.
You know what you're going to get from Jimmy Butler every time he takes the floor? All-out effort and toughness.
Look, he's doing his thing in the first half. He got his fingerprints all over this one.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Cade Cunningham really making a difference here.
Yeah, the passing he brings to the table on full display through the first two quarters.
The engine that makes them run. He's been able to push the action, and he's making great decisions.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. Sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Up front, it's Bogdanovich at the 4, and Duren at the 5. And it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. Year in and year out, Smitty, the Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture, and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success.
Here's Cunningham. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Shoots the 3. It's not going to go for him. It's his 6th miss. He's 5 for 11.
And they continue to control the glass.
Passes to Adebayo. And here's Love for 3. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Ivey. 5 points in the game. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got 13. Cunningham against Lowry. Love outside. Back to Lowry. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Now, here's Cunningham. 14 points for him. Here's Duren.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Love with the screen on Thompson. That's a 2 from Butler. That one misses. Good D by Thompson. Pistons trail by 6. Cunningham kicks to Ivey. He lobs it up, and Duren slams it in.
Terrific recognition there from Jaden Ivey, spotting the open man and wasting no time getting him the ball.
Butler against Thompson. Lets the 3 fly, and there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. 10 points for him.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Ivey. It's hauled in by Hero.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Miami leading by 4. Now here is Lowry. He's got 10. Now Butler. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
This is where you get Butler the rock because he is so good at finishing.
Hero against Ivy. Shoots over Hero. Out to Thompson. Pass to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Bogdanovic has got 9 points now in just the second half. Thompson against Butler. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Adebayo, that's a 2-pointer. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Pass to Ivy. For the tie. Rebound by the Heat. Love's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry against Cunningham. There's the pass to Love. And the Heat, another 3.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Lowry against Cunningham. And Bogdanovic kicks to Ivy. Cunningham outside. Sinks the 3-pointer. Cunningham's got 17 now.
You could see it in his body language. Cunningham wanted to get those 3 points back.
Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Lowry from outside. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Duran's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Bogdanovic. Feeds to Thompson. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. And now just a 1-point Miami lead. Timeout called the Heat.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart's checked in. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Pass to Robinson. Here's Jaquez. Inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bagley's checked in. Detroit's gone 4 of 6 from 3-point land since the start of the second half. Thompson passes to Cunningham. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Miami no good on that time either. The Pistons trailing. Here's Ivy. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Richardson the pass to Bryant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. So when we're talking about team identities, Craig, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place, and that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Alec Burks comes in for Thompson. And Hayes subbed in for Jaden Ivey. Now, here's Burks. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Stewart with it, picked up by Bryant. And Stewart gets it to go.
Textbook play by Cade Cunningham. He knows better to mess up that open look.
Richardson kicks to Bryant. Martin the pass to Richardson. And a miss there on the triple. And, well, Detroit shooting a stellar 60% since the halftime break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A moment now to see the numbers for Burks. Last season's performance for him. He averaged about 12 points per game last year, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
Detroit making a switch. Bogdanovich is checked in. Bryant, a screen on Bogdanovich. Jaquez, a second chance effort. Tries yet again. Bagley with the block. Cunningham looking it over. Over to the left wing. Hayes finds Cunningham. To the paint. Looking for Stewart. He gets it there. 6 to shoot. Back to Hayes. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
The assist.
Cunningham's got his 7th assist in the game. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Richardson against Cunningham. Richardson the pass to Martin. And he's good on the 3-ball. Martin's got the game tied up here for Miami.
The quick release has become league-wide. Caleb Martin can certainly let it fly.
Pass to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Down low. Here's Bagley. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier are finally finding the bottom of the net.
Stewart against Martin. Bryant with a screen for Martin. To the inside with the shot. Robinson for 3, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third, and the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Miami Arena. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Lowry out there with Josh Richardson. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jaquez in at the 4. The Pistons shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Hayes the pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Bagley. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Lowry. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Takes it inside. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Bagley sets a screen for Hayes to the middle and finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, just great instincts there in the pick and roll. Like how fierce Bagley cuts after setting the pick.
The drive by Lowry. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Pistons ball.
The Pistons leading. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Bagley. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for Miami. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Inside. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg is always excited to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop. His game is defined by heart and hustle. Bam Adebayo would be welcomed by any coach on any team in any league.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Bagley. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
He's up for the challenge. Bam battling on the interior.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Hayes dishes to Bogdanovich. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 12 points here in the second half.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Richardson outside. There's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duren.
Defense a little too tight on Bam right there, but how can you blame them?
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Kevin Love's checked in for Richardson. Now, here's Burks. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. This one for 3. Rebound Love. The Heat with the lead. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Strong make by Duncan Robinson, showing off his improved upper body strength.
So for the Pistons, Thompson, he's checked in for Stewart. Jaden Ivey comes in for Burks. And it's Cunningham in for Hayes.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Lowry against Cunningham. It's hauled in by the Heat. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Hero against Ivey. Back to Lowry. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trail by 4. Ivey passes to Cunningham. With the drive. Over Lowry. Cunningham gets the bucket. Cunningham's got 21.
So slithery and hard to stop on the drive. Cunningham just knows how to maneuver through defenses.
Lowry passes to Butler. Back to Lowry. Ivey against Hero. And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Heat. And Hero drops them both. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA, and all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised, and his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is Heat coach. If you're Cunningham, keep going inside. Good things will happen.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Heat?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Business as usual for Adebayo, just bullying his way around the paint.
And he makes the first. And Adebayo drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Shoots from 14. Detroit, no good that time either.
Oh, man, he hasn't had the rhythm tonight. Tried to make up for it there, but it just wasn't meant to be.
Shot's good from Love.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Now, here's Cunningham. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Hero passes to Love. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
With a body built to absorb contact, Kevin Love able to knock it down and earn a trip to the line.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Now at the line, Kevin Love.
Free throw good from Love.
Where a guy plays the power forward and sometimes the center spot, he has great touch at the line. Kevin Love is a tremendous face-up shooter.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Third team foul.
Cunningham with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Bogdanovich wide open. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
Butler finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
You see how agile Adebayo is. Excellent at slashing after setting the screen.
Detroit with the ball. Ivy with it. Shoots over Hero. Here's Duran. And Duran slams it in.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And it's the Heat with the ball, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shoots off the step back, and that one's good by Butler. And the Heat lead by 10.
He usually lives in the paint, but you can't give him the mid-range. He'll knock it down.
And a great move by Cunningham.
Timeout.
Cunningham's got 24 points.
This is what you do when your opponent's trying to take away the three and the painted area.
And the Heat call time here. Caleb Martin's checked in for the Heat. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Now here's Butler. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 6th assist on the night.
Great dish, an underrated part of Butler's game, his ability to create for others.
Here's Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass. Cunningham's got 12 points in just the second half.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Outside, Martin. The pass to Hero from downtown. Rebound by the Pistons. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Stolen by Martin. Hero with it. Picked up by Thompson. Love against Bogdanovich. Butler. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Now, here's Cunningham.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Heat.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Love.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Bogdanovich. Harris comes in for Thompson. Alec Burks checked in for Jaden Ivey. And Hayes subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now Hero to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Burks can't get it to go. And here is Hero. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Bam. Your impact is seen all over the stat sheet. So what's the mindset as you approach these games?
Just trying to get a team win, trying to impact winning. You know, that's what it's all about. My teammates got my back like I got theirs. So he's just going out there and trying to do our thing.
It was very visible there down the stretch. You looked like yourselves and got the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.